Versus the Riva, same thing, but she's more upright. So usually when I'm here, I like to go for this sweep here. If she doesn't do anything, I'm going to elevate my hips up. I'm here, and then I extend and I come up. But she's a little bit more wise to it, so she steps back, which is fine. So now I'm going to bring my heel to my butt and then come up onto my elbow like that. This is important. I'm using the foot and my elbow to come up. Now I thread this through and I'm going to hug like this. So once I'm in this position, my right foot plants and I'm going to invert, go to my back. So I go all the way through and we're right here. My right hand goes to the ankle, I pass, and now I'm in like a backside saddle. So the problem is that if I figure four my legs here, she can pressure into me, and I'm going to lose position. So if you're in backside saddle, my right shin has to frame. Now I can attack. If I don't like this position and I want to whip her over, I'm going to figure four, but I want to bring my laces into her lap. And now I whip, and now I have the heel, and I'm in saddle. Okay? So we're essentially doing the same thing we did before, but it's a little bit higher, and we're inverting. So we're here, right? We're going. I'm going to bring my heel to my butt and then go to my side. That's what I'm doing. Here. I thread and then hug. Bring her knee to my chest as I invert like this. I cup, and then if you figure four, she can pressure in, right? Because I don't have my laces on her lap. So I want to go here and frame. So now when she pressures in, I feel really good position. I can finish here or laces, and then I go. I'll do one without talking, and then I'll do one with another explanation.
See, there's like a walking or something where they're turning their hips around that over. But we don't have to do that.
Yeah. So, versus the Riva, right? Bringing her back, and it's better to get a little bit more space. So I'm tucking and kicking like this, tucking and rotating. I thread and pull my elbow in. You can go palm to palm if you want. I like to keep this one free so I can start to cut here. Plant, go to my back, pass, frame, or figure four, and then whip. And then I'm in the finish. Okay? All right, any questions? All right, with your partner, please. 1, 2, 3. To kind of put you guys in that position. So now we're going to show you guys how to beat it, because it's a pretty strong position to be in, right? So kissing goes, she threads over. Yep. And she hugs. So this is a nice position for her to be in. Now think about it like this. If she can get underneath me, right? Then she can start making my legs light and then passing my foot. So the first thing you need to do is, I want you to post your hands and I want you to tilt to your right hip, right? So I'm just driving and pointing my knee to my left and putting pressure into my right hip. So this hook is going to be super active, so you won't be able to pass it, but you can back step here. We can kind of pit stop right here. So now this knee is going to be super active on my chest. I'm going to hollow my chest and bring this across like this, using my chest. I don't want to use my hands, because the moment I use my hands, now my base is compromised, right? Chest, once I'm there, now I can use my right foot to hook, I can back step everything and shove. And then I'm going to sprawl out with my right hip, and I'm there. And so I can start passing and getting to the back. We're just trying to break that grip. So your first thing is always going to be posting your hands to the ground and tilting your hip onto your partner. If I tilt to my left hip, my right leg is really light. Now she can just kick through, and now we're going to have some issues as she starts to go. So posting, tilting to my right hip. If you can clear both of them, I suggest that. But her foot's going to be active. I'm going to clear and pressure. Bring her knee across to the left side, hook, and now I can clear everything. Sprawl out, and then I can start to pass. If you're able to go early, right? So she goes, right? I go early and I back step over everything and I sprawl. That's fine, right? You don't have to wait. But the longer you wait, the more loaded she's gonna get. So I'm posting, knee, and I'm putting pressure into my hip. Here, bringing the knee. If her knee is really active, you won't be able to clear this hook. So I bring this across. Now I can pass, tilt, sprawl down, and then continue my pass. I'll do one more without time. Okay, questions? All right, 1, 2, 3. So I have two more counters, defense, maybe 3. So the one I like to do is, if she's going palm to palm, this is perfect time. So same thing, I'm gonna start driving my knee forward. And for this one, I don't need to tilt here because it's gonna limit my mobility. I wanna start driving my hips forward. My right foot is just gonna pass here, and then I step. We're just gonna go like this. And now, all I do is I sit to my butt, and my left hand is gonna go for the ankle or the knee. And then I lock, right? So now I have Philly saddle. So that means that her left leg is trapped on the middle of my hips, and her right leg is threading through. I can pass this through, and then start to attack. And even if she pushes my knee, I have real good control over Tiffany. So this is like where I'm being proactive, and I'm doing it from the get-go. So I'm driving forward. I don't need to go above her knee. I can just go 1, 2. That's it. So the moment I feel this, I go right away. I sit and I pull and I cross. And it's always better to go outside foot on top. If I go inside foot on top, my heel is exposed and she will be able to attack this, right? So I go outside and I'm crossing. If I figure 4, now I'm completely exposing my entire leg. So just keep that in mind when you're defending. And then you can either finish outside heel hook, straight ankle, heel hook, toe press, toe hold. So if you're late, what happens when you're late? And same thing, she passes the foot through and she starts inverting. Same thing, my left foot is gonna catch, I fall back. And I just cross, that's it. Same thing, except for she's moving my right foot for me. But if you wait too long, you're gonna be too late. So she starts to invert and pass it, I go. And pass. Pass through, and then I start to attack. So, the difference between the two is early driving, 1, 2, sitting and crossing. Or she starts to pass for me, and I have to catch my left foot. I pull, I cross, and pass. Okay, with your partner please. 1, 2, 3. I do something where it's like spinning and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Rolling. So she goes for it. So sometimes when it's early, you can tilt your hips and you can break the grip all the way through. Or she might have where my knee is here, right? So what I'm gonna do is my left hand is gonna go to the lap, far side lap. My shoulders are gonna go towards her hips this way. And as I fall, I switch to my left hip and my right leg like this. Here.
Are you registered already?
And my right foot is gonna stop right here. So now all I need to do is I need to stop and then elevate her hips on top of my hips like this. Here. Now I'm in trouble. So I can put my hook in here or here. Right? Either way. So to take the back, what we're going to do is grab the hip. We're going to stop down on my hooks and then secure the back. You can empty your truck and do all that kind of stuff if you want. So here. So right when my knee is right there, then I know it's good to go. I go the back, right here on the bottom side, I switch my hips, and as I roll, my foot goes right there, stomping right on the crook of her knee. Now I'm gonna stomp down to bring her hips, because I can't put my hook in. It's too far away. I wanna load her hips onto my stomach, like this. Now, my hooks can go in here or here. I can stomp down, tilt, and now I have the back. So, driving here. I'm rotating. I want to bring my shoulders real close to her hips as I fall and stomp here. If I end up going all the way through, I could stomp and then tilt her. If I completely miss with my right foot on the back of the knee. So she goes through. Here, if my knee is right there, then I can go shoulder, I rotate away, right there. Stomp, I put my hook in, here or here. Kick out, and I'm on the back. Okay, questions? All right, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 1.